Elderly people, beware. 3 types of meat you should never eat, and 3 you must include in your diet. As we enter our twilight years, the body begins to undergo subtle yet powerful changes. The digestive system no longer functions as efficiently as it once did. Muscles lose strength, bone density declines, and internal organs slow down. At this stage, choosing the right food is no longer just a matter of taste. It becomes a matter of survival, directly linked to longevity, quality of life, and overall health. Meat, one of the most common foods in daily diets, has become a double-edged sword for the elderly. Choosing the right type of meat, in the right way and in the right amount, can help maintain health and prevent disease. But consuming the wrong type, following old habits, or eating meats that come with clear health warnings can worsen physical decline, accelerate aging, and increase the risk of stroke, heart disease, and cancer. In today's modern world, food is more accessible than ever before. Older adults are no longer plagued by food shortages like previous generations. But not all food should be consumed, and especially not all types of meat, which, while a necessary source of protein, carry hidden risks if not chosen carefully. Many seniors continue eating the way they did when they were younger, ignoring health warnings from doctors or nutritionists. This inadvertently turns meals into a silent threat. On the other hand, certain types of meat have been scientifically proven to be particularly beneficial for the elderly, if prepared and consumed properly. There are certain meats that older adults should completely avoid, as they not only harm the heart, liver, and kidneys, but also increase the risk of chronic disease. Among them, processed meats top the list. Products like sausages, bacon, ham, and salami often contain high levels of preservatives, nitrates, artificial coloring, and flavorings. Long-term consumption of these can damage blood vessels, increase bad cholesterol, and have even been classified by the World Health Organization, WHO, as carcinogenic. For older people with a history of hypertension, diabetes, or heart disease, consuming these meats regularly is like pouring fuel on the fire. Moreover, their high salt content can cause water retention, increasing strain on the heart and kidneys, organs that naturally weaken with age. Another type of meat seniors should absolutely avoid is fatty red meat, including fatty cuts of beef, lamb, or pork belly. These meats are high in saturated fat, a leading cause of atherosclerosis, high cholesterol, and obesity. Although red meat does contain iron and protein, eating fatty portions frequently or cooking them by frying or grilling until charred can cause the body to generate harmful free radicals. In the elderly, this increases the risk of colorectal cancer, prostate cancer, and liver dysfunction. Additionally, aging digestive systems lack the enzymes needed to properly process high amounts of animal fat, leading to bloating, constipation, and prolonged digestive issues. A third, often overlooked, danger is meat fried in reused oil, which is common in restaurant dishes. When cooking oil is repeatedly heated to high temperatures, it forms harmful compounds such as acrylamide and aldehydes, both of which can damage cells, cause chronic inflammation, and harm the nervous system. Meat that is deep-fried multiple times or cooked in unsanitary conditions not only loses nutritional value, but becomes a ticking time bomb for seniors. Cases of food poisoning, digestive disorders, or even strokes have been traced back to seemingly harmless meat dishes. However, not all meats are bad. In fact, some types of meat are lifesavers for older adults when chosen and prepared correctly. One of the top recommendations from health experts is fish, particularly salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known for their anti-inflammatory properties, stroke prevention, cognitive benefits, and cardiovascular support. For older adults, eating fish 2 to 3 times per week can reduce arthritis symptoms, enhance mental sharpness, and extend lifespan. Fish is also easier to digest than red meat and lower in saturated fat, making it ideal for weakened digestive systems. Lean chicken, especially skinless chicken breast, is another excellent choice for seniors. It's a high-quality protein source that helps maintain muscle mass and prevent sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle that leads to instability, falls, fractures, and slow recovery. Lean chicken provides all essential amino acids for tissue regeneration, and its low fat content helps maintain a healthy weight. When prepared by boiling, steaming, or lightly pan-searing, chicken becomes a delicious and nutritious source of protein. In addition to fish and chicken, lean duck meat, after removing the skin and fat, can also be a good protein source for older adults. Duck is rich in B vitamins, particularly B12, which is essential for maintaining nerve function and producing red blood cells. Vitamin B12 also plays a role in preventing memory loss and Alzheimer's disease in the elderly. Moreover, duck has a mildly sweet flavor, is easy to eat, and can be cooked into soups, stews, or braises suitable for those with weak teeth or poor digestion. Just remember to remove the skin and fat to avoid increasing cholesterol. Choosing the right type of meat is just one part of the equation. How it is prepared is equally important. Seniors should prioritize gentle cooking methods like steaming, boiling, stewing, or light pan searing. Avoid deep frying, charring, or stir frying with excess oil. Also, avoid marinating meat with too much salt, fish sauce, sugar, or MSG, ingredients that can disrupt blood pressure and strain the kidneys. Opt instead for natural spices like onion, garlic, ginger, and turmeric, which not only add flavor, but also have natural anti-inflammatory benefits. Another key factor is how often meat is eaten. Seniors shouldn't eat too much meat in one meal, nor should they eat it daily, while neglecting vegetables, grains, and legumes. An ideal senior diet balances animal and plant-based proteins, healthy fats, and fiber. Consuming moderate portions of meat throughout the day, paired with vegetables and fruits, supports better digestion, efficient nutrient absorption, and reduces toxin buildup in the body. Changing meat-eating habits in old age can be challenging, especially for those who grew up eating fatty cuts, fried foods, or processed meats. But this change is necessary and worthwhile. A healthy meal might not make a noticeable difference in just one day, but its benefits compound over time. Conversely, a careless meal can be the tipping point for an already fragile body. Seniors don't need to become vegetarians or cut out meat entirely. Meat remains an essential source of nutrition if you choose the right kind, in the right way, at the right time. What matters most is understanding what your body truly needs, steering clear of well-known risks, and embracing a diet that supports your health rather than harms it. A nourishing meal is not just about nutrients. It's an act of care, a way to listen to your body, and a path for seniors to live more fully, healthily, and meaningfully each day. By choosing the right meat, we not only protect our health, but also show self-respect during the most precious years of our lives. A senior's diet should be tailored to both overall health and specific medical conditions. Meal plans for the elderly should be carefully designed with consideration for both overall health and individual medical conditions. Each person has a different physical foundation. Some may have high blood pressure, others may suffer from diabetes, or deal with kidney, liver, or joint issues. Therefore, even with the same ingredients like salmon or chicken breast, the method of preparation and frequency of consumption should be personalized to bring about the most beneficial results. A suitable dish not only enhances appetite but also improves mood, supports better sleep, boosts immunity, and slows the aging process. Take salmon, for example, a type of fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids. It can be prepared as steamed salmon with ginger or pan-seared with vegetables. There's no need for heavy seasoning. A bit of ground pepper, a few slices of fresh ginger, lemon juice, and olive oil are enough to create a nutritious and easily digestible dish. Steaming is an excellent method for preserving the natural flavor and nutritional value without altering fat structures, unlike grilling or frying at high temperatures. Served with cauliflower, broccoli, or boiled carrots, it adds fiber to support smooth bowel movement. As for chicken, boiled breast meat or shredded chicken mixed with pennywort, onions, and sesame oil offers a light and refreshing combination suitable for elderly taste buds. A squeeze of lemon and a few mint leaves can create a cooling flavor, making it easier to eat during hot summer days. In winter, a chicken stew with mushrooms, ginger, and red dates becomes a delicious and warming dish that supports blood circulation and reduces coldness in hands and feet among seniors. Duck meat, though less commonly used in daily meals, can become a nourishing main dish when properly prepared. A pot of duck congee made with brown rice, perilla leaves, and scallions is easy to digest and helps replenish energy while offering mild relief from colds. For those with weak digestion or recovering from illness, duck congee can replace a regular meal, providing nourishment without putting stress on the stomach. In meals like these, an equally important factor is how the meal is consumed and the dining environment. Seniors should avoid eating too quickly or eating when stressed or angry. Eating slowly and chewing thoroughly helps the stomach secrete digestive enzymes more effectively, reducing bloating, acid reflux, and constipation, common issues among older adults. Moreover, it's best to eat in a quiet environment with moderate lighting and, if possible, in the company of family to foster warmth and emotional connection. Meat, regardless of type, should only occupy a modest portion of the daily diet. The rest should consist of green vegetables, tofu, nuts, low-sugar fruits, and whole grains. This balance helps regulate blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and provides enough fiber to prevent hemorrhoids, constipation, and colon cancer. Many elderly individuals maintain the long-standing habit of consuming more meat than vegetables, which can lead to indigestion, rashes, internal heat, or elevated liver enzymes. For those battling chronic conditions such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, kidney problems, or gout, meat choices should be even more strictly managed. Kidney patients should limit high-protein meats and avoid salted or canned meat and heavily seasoned dishes. Those with gout must avoid organ meats, animal skin, and red meat, especially when combined with alcohol, as this can increase uric acid and worsen joint pain. People with high blood pressure must stay away from cured and smoked meats due to their high sodium content, which raises blood pressure and heightens stroke risk. The role of meat in maintaining muscle strength and health in the elderly cannot be denied, but making smart choices, lean cuts, nutrient-rich, preservative-free, and easy-to-digest meats is crucial. Meals should be seen as a daily opportunity for self-care, not merely a way to satisfy hunger. Another key point is the source of the meat. Clean meat, free from antibiotics, not raised on industrial feed, and free from chemical preservatives, is a long-term safe choice. Seniors should prioritize purchasing meat from trusted sources, and if possible, opt for organic products. Although the cost may be higher, it's a worthy investment in health. Remember, a clean piece of meat nourishes your cells, while a contaminated one can cause cellular damage and deteriorate your health. When seniors eat properly, not only does their body become healthier, but their mind also becomes clearer. A light, unburdened body, free from chronic illnesses, allows them to enjoy life more fully, from walks and socializing to caring for grandchildren and participating in community activities. Food, therefore, is not just energy. It's a key to living longer, better, and more meaningfully. Good health in old age doesn't come from supplements or clinics. It comes from daily habits. And eating is one of the most important. Start by eliminating harmful meats and replacing them with beneficial ones. This change, though small, when done consistently and with understanding, can yield tremendous benefits. Finally, listen to your body. Every reaction after a meal, whether bloating, indigestion, fatigue, or insomnia, is your body trying to tell you something. Don't ignore it. Use those signals to adjust your diet, modify your meat choices or cooking methods. Let meals become a part of your self-love journey, slowing down and savoring each moment of aging in a healthy, peaceful, and joyful way.